All right, hello and welcome to another extra live stream. It's been a couple weeks because last week was a bye. So yes, even virtual Notre Dame and the Sim had the week off. But welcome aboard. My name is Ryan Ritter. You can call me ND Tex. And yes, if you have not been a part of these streams for a while, week to week we are doing what has become a favorite bit from my old HLS blogging and podcasting days, and I guess streaming days as well from that site. And that was the Notre Dame Sim. It was our way of previewing the game. That would be upcoming for the week, and that tradition has carried on through Extra Life. This year we're doing a little bit of a twist. The Sim has now gone full Dynasty mode, so I actually let the recruiting and everything else around college football just kind of happen. For a while, for instance, Notre Dame was undefeated, and they just suffered their first loss against Louisville, so there's been a bye week to lick their wounds after that loss, but there was a little bit of craziness in bye week, so just like real life where there was blood week in the world of college football, there was a little bit of bloodletting in the virtual world as well. So Notre Dame fell a couple spots, but rose right back to number 11 where they were, and pretty much where they were anyway. So no harm really for Notre Dame, still in playoff contention. And now they will face Stanford in the Battle of the Legends Trophy. But of course, don't just do this for the football fun. Also do this because I am here to help change kids' health through Extra Life. So, if you're not aware, Extra Life is a fantastic charity where gamers like myself decide to take our passion for video games and do some good with it. We all support a local Children's Medical Network hospital. Even though I live just outside the Dallas area, the hospital I have all my funds going to is actually in Oklahoma City, and it is in honor of that little guy right there. One of these days, I'm going to get better at pointing on my overlays, but that is Avon. That is where the Game In for Avon link comes from, the name of the stream, our team. All of that is, he lost a battle with leukemia when he was just 2 years old. So I do all this in his honor, and we are working to change kids' health, change the battle with pediatric cancer. That's the goal that I have here, because all this money that goes there, the over $5,000 some odd dollars, and this hefty number right here that you've helped me all time, we're sending that to help out the cancer research wing. That's where everything's going. There's a cancer research fund specifically that Blake Shelton opened. That's where this is going for that hospital. It goes to benefit the not just, cancer research, but also blood diseases like leukemia as well, that it kind of have that relation to pediatric cancer. So all of that goes to the research, the treatment, helping the doctors that are there. It is the only freestanding children's hospital in the entire state of Oklahoma. So if a child gets cancer, they're likely getting care. They're likely trying to get some of the new techniques that are being discovered through this cancer research fund. So every dollar counts. That's one of the big things I want to drive home. Every dollar absolutely counts. So if you can, please go to gamenforavon.org. As the number 4 there, and no G in gaming, but some misspellings will still get you to the right spot. That will take you to the team page that my family has set up. You can donate to any one of us, including myself. So please, every dollar matters. This makes a gigantic impact, and it's been a very awesome way to honor the memory of Avon. On the road to $100,000, which is bonkers. I started with $800 when I did this almost a decade ago, and now it's risen to that much. So that's why this is all happening. I appreciate everybody that's joining late on the stream because my own kid had a football game. My 6-year-old was playing a little bit of flag football, so he was doing that tonight. That bumped the stream back. Usually I am here at about 6:30 p.m. at a much more prime time hour, but we're here now, and we're going to go ahead and get right into things. So let's go ahead and get this game loaded up. Oh, we got a little bit of fog and rain. It is a blue-gray sky and then some over Notre Dame Stadium. The number 11 ranked Fighting Irish are coming to take on a Stanford Cardinal that has had their own struggles this season. in the battle for the Legends Trophy. Notre Dame trying to get back on track with the win. And here come the Irish. Stanford coming into Notre Dame Stadium at 2-3. Now it's time to get the kickoff going. Stanford wins the toss and they will kick away. And it will be the turn. Looks like Jabron Payne, who breaks a tackle, is able to get out to the 18. I'm sorry, that's Kedron Young that was doing the kick returning honors. So the last meeting was a big blowout from the Irish to close out last season. We'll see what Riley Leonard and company are able to do here in the rain in South Bend. Blitz coming. Riley breaks the tackle, gets the ball away, and is able to throw it away. Receiver in the area, so he'll escape grounding. 2nd and 10 coming from the Irish. Riley in the pistol, takes the snap, throws on a quick slant, and is complete to Bo Collins. And yes, I do realize the number is different in here if you haven't been with us before. The rosters and numbers are different, and I didn't catch it, and now I'm stuck with them. And now Riley will drop back, throws again to Bo Collins, who breaks the tackle, gets across to the 40, the 50, now the opposing 40, and is on the Stanford 34-yard line. So a huge play by Bo Collins with his 2nd reception of the game. Notre Dame will try to push the pace, and they got a Stanford guy out. One of Stanford's linebackers was glitching behind the line, but the audible lets them get reset. And here's the first handoff of the game. And Love will take this one for 4 yards. Irish now on the Stanford 30. Leonard is back to pass, and he throws to the sideline and leads a bit too much. I guess that stupid tree in the background distracted him. Incomplete, 3rd and 6. Leonard back to pass, throws to a streaking Deion Colsey, if I remember right. Yes, it is Deion Colsey. It is complete, 1st and goal for the Irish. Notre Dame having their way with Stanford on this drive. And Colsey just on that 20-yard pass, wasn't anything special, just a quick slant. And the single high safety saves the touchdown. Jadarian Price is now in. And Riley will pass. Oh, he does everything he can to hold on to the ball. He is sacked for a big loss. It'll be 2nd and goal on the 16. So Stanford finally getting a negative havoc play on the Irish. I guess Gathan's how you say that first name. I'm just glad Riley didn't fumble it. So 2nd and goal, the Irish come out with 3 wide. Love checks back into the game. This will be a handoff. Has a bit of room on the right side of the line, but it quickly closes up. Only a 4-yard gain. It's now 2nd and goal. Irish have 12 yards to the end zone. With 4 wide, Riley will just go ahead and run it. He's got a big lane, and he is stopped at the 2. Oh, this is just a sad field goal here. Jeter's out for the chip shot. This is what is this? It's good. I can't do the math right now, but that's, I think, like a sub 20-yard field goal. If I'm just doing my math right, like somewhere like a 19-yard field goal is what that was. So basically kicking offset extra point, but the Irish are on the board to start 3-0. Now the Irish defense will come out. They have struggled, if you haven't been with us, a little bit on the ground game. So we'll see if Stanford is able to take advantage of that. And as has been typical, the kickoff team holds them to around the 20-yard line. As of late, Stanford has seen more success in the air. The ground and pound of Stanford Old has kind of gone by the wayside, so we'll see what they come out here. And here comes the rush, and like I said earlier, Irish defense struggling a bit. Xavier Watts has to bring down the running back after an 11-yard gain. Got a little play action here, and just completely overthrown. 2nd and 10 for the Irish. Ball on the Stanford 32. Handoff up the middle. This time it is a complete stuff as Bowen makes the tackle. It's now 3rd and 7. Irish looking to get off the field. Not much pressure, but great coverage as Jalen Sneed knocks it loose. Not quite a 3 and out, but after 1 first down, the Cardinal have to punt it away. Young will just take the fair catch. The Irish will start at their own 20. Last drive resulted in a field goal. Leonard in the pistol. Throws to the near sideline, and Bo Collins holds on to it for an Irish first down. 11-yard gain. Another pass here. And that is complete for a 7-yard gain. Couldn't tell which tight end got that. I'm not sure if that was Mitchell Evans or someone else. 2nd and 3. Lots of pistol. And here comes Love's. Got some room, but decides to run right into a defender. He is stopped literally inches short of the first down. And a quick bubble screen here. Might have been a little RPO action or an audible, not sure which. But the result is a Thomas connection and first down. And off to Price. He's across midfield, and he's dragging defenders for a first down. So Price's first touch of the game is a 10-plus yard run. Almost offside there. A little RPO again. Bo Collins gets the screen. And that is going to the 26-yard line. Another Irish first down. Leonard and company are going no huddle, changing the formation and the play. Stanford has 2 defenders up high doing nothing, and we run right into it, but they're blocked inside the 20, inside the 10. First and goal, the 8-yard line. I don't know what kind of play call that was. If it had gone the other way, that might have been a touchdown. And read option. This is pulled down by Leonard. He gets 3 yards before he's hit. Only a couple plays left here, under a minute to go. Well, the couple plays will be all they could get off here in the first quarter. And another quick RPO out to the outside. Thomas tries to break the tackle. Dragged down by the arm at the 1-yard line. Price checks back in as the jumbo set is out for the Irish. And they're going to go ahead and let the first quarter expire. Very fast quarter. Irish completely dominating, holding the ball for all but a minute 21 of that first quarter. They are on the doorstep of another touch of their first touchdown of the game. Irish going back to the pistol. They do have 2 tight ends. And off to Love, and he will walk in untouched. And a little gratuitous dive has the cherry on top. So touchdown Irish. There's Jeremiah Love. I like how he dove a yard into the end zone. Like, he waited until he crossed the plane and then did the dive. Like shit I would do in a game. So it's now 10-0 Irish to Stanford. At this point, they had a 1 big run that went for a first down, and that's been it. And they'll get this one, and it is stuffed. This return went nowhere. To the 17 they will go. 4 wide for the Cardinal. And this will be play action. And this is caught by the tight end over the middle for a nice chunk play of about 20-plus yards. 1st and 10 on the Cardinal 29, or 39, excuse me. Reading numbers is hard. Handoff, and now hit the backfield, going nowhere. We got a flag. Kaiser makes the TFL, and this will be an additional 10-yard loss. So Notre Dame will take the 1st and 20. Ball moved back to the 29-yard line. Little touch pass here, almost taken down in the backfield. And a big gain, 16 yards, 2nd and 4. I think the Irish should have declined that penalty now. 3 wide. Stanford looking to pass and sacked by Riley Leonard. Yeah, strum that guitar, son. 3rd and 12 now after Riley Mills just dominates up the middle. Let's get another look here. Yeah, the offensive lineman completely lost track, and Daniels just got smacked dead in the face. So there's been big swings on every single play. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 12. This pass goes to the sideline, and it's overthrown. So 3 and out go the Cardinal. Oh, excuse me. No, they got another first down. So that's been the pattern. One good play, and then a 3 and out after the first down. Young is able to go a few yards forward. Irish will start this one at the 24. This is actually their best field position all day long. Here comes Price. He gets a handoff and gets 4 yards before he's hit. Ball now on the Irish 28. Second time Stanford's almost jumped offside. Love is able to get past the crashing defender, but only gets a couple of yards. So 3rd and 4, Notre Dame actually trying to stay all ground here, and we have the first 5 wide of the game. You know what to do. Drink. The pass tip. Oh, and Thomas almost was able to go back and retrieve it. And this will be punted away. So the Irish have to punt for the first time all game long. They go 3 and out. And a fair catch inside the 30. Stanford will take over at their own 29. This will be handed off, and Jalen Sneed comes crashing through. Only a 1-yard gain on that one. So the maligned rushing defense of the Irish actually coming to play today. Another handoff and another flag, so I think this run will be coming all the way back. Second holding of the game for the Cardinal. And instead of a first down and a huge gain, it'll be 2nd and 18. Another handoff, a decent hole here. Tackle's broken, another tackle broken. And a nice big chunk gain for the Cardinal. Ball pushed to the 35. It is 3rd and 4 with 5:15 left to go here in the half. Daniels back to pass, gets rid of it quickly. Jarred loose on the hit. Jalen Sneed will get the Cardinal off the field. Holding comes back to haunt him, and we're going to another punt. And Young will take this one a few yards forward, and Irish will take over on the 34-yard line. Leonard takes a look around, has a lot of time, passes to Evans, and that'll be a 4-yard gain. Leonard comes back out with 4 wide receivers. Again, good protection over the middle and complete. Tackle's broken over to the 40-yard line. Trying to see the number. Okay. I don't have 19. Okay, that was Jaden Greathouse on the reception. Love will get this one. He's breaking a couple tackles, and he gets a 9-yard gain. So another solid chunk play for the Irish. 2nd and 1, Riley in the pistol. And it's a read option. He'll pull it down. And no gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. 2 tight end. Love's still in the game. And this will go to Love. Straight handoff. Has some room on the right side. Gets inside the red zone for another Irish first down. Ball's now on the 18-yard line. And Price will get this one, cuts up the middle, gets 6 yards before he is hit hard. 2nd and 4. Leonard goes back in the pistol. This is the most pistol we've seen all season from the Irish. Up the gut goes Love, and he is trying to lean forward, but is only able to get to the 1-yard line. As we hit the 2-minute warning, Price checks back in. Goal line formation in the rain. And Price walks in untouched. Another touchdown for the Irish. And the route could very well be on. against Stanford. Jeter will come out to kick the extra point to try to put the Irish up by 17. So we'll get another look at that Price touchdown run. Just great blocking. Everybody seals up their man. Doesn't get much easier than that. So after the Irish start and get a drive stalled, they've come back. And if they've had one drive that resulted in a punt, one drive that stalled for a field goal, and two others for a touchdown, as they have just controlled the ball for the majority of this game. Now Stanford will get this on the 25, their best field position all game long. And they'll try their 2-minute drill. Daniels gets the pass complete and out of bounds. It looks like roughing the passer from Kaiser. And yes, that is, so all of a sudden, the surrender Cobras are out and Stanford's almost at midfield. Daniels back to pass, throws to the far sideline, and a 5-yard gain and immediately stepping out of bounds. Just to note, all teams have all of their timeouts. Yes, I may have jinxed it, Weezy. I am sorry. Oh, might get a sack here. Yes, we will. Kaiser makes up for the roughing and gets the sack. 3rd and 11. Daniels back to pass, looking around, breaks through the sack for Cross. Cannot break through the final sack there, or the final attempt there on the sack. I cannot talk. So the Irish will have about 1:30 to do something with the ball, and another decent return. About like 7-8 yards there. Irish have all 3 timeouts. Riley Leonard has 1:31 left to find more points. And the first pass is complete. Bo Collins breaks the tackle. 7-yard gain. Irish use their first timeout. Oh, I thought they did. They used the timeout somewhere else. I apologize. Deep pass. Oh, tipped down. Intended for Thomas. Leonard has 3 wide, 1 tight end, and Love in the backfield. This goes over the middle and thrown behind Evans. And well, that 2-minute drill went nowhere, and the Irish will have to punt it away. So Stanford will get another chance. They have 2 timeouts left, and they'll have about a minute. And they get a decent return here. The ball will be on their own 37. Notre Dame will get the ball to start the second half, so Stanford really needs to find a way to put some points on the board. And this ball is just going to be thrown away. So 1 minute remaining. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 10. Empty set for the Cardinal. Pressure coming. Ball thrown, and that is thrown way out of bounds. The closest receiver was that stupid tree. 3rd and 10. And a lot of time. Throws deep to the sideline, and it's caught. And I'm assuming they're going to give them the out of bounds as well. Yes, the clock stops at 50 seconds. And for the first time all game, the Cardinal are actually on the right side of the 50. Another completed pass. And this time Stanford calls a timeout, and get that off my screen. 45 seconds left to go. 1 timeout left for Stanford. Another empty set. Quick pass over the middle. It's complete for a 5-yard gain. And now Stanford will have to hurry. 35 seconds remaining here in the half. Back to pass. Has a little time. Tries to hit a streaking halfback up the seam, but it's incomplete. 31 seconds left to go. 3rd and 5. Only a 4-man rush and a ball thrown at his halfback's feet. And now they will have to try a just short of a 35-yard field goal in the rain. The kick is up and good, so the Cardinal will not be shut out as Kenny puts one through. Stanford is on the board. It is 17-3 Irish lead. And with barely any time left here to go in the half, I'm going to assume that when the Irish get this ball, they're maybe just we'll call a run, see what happens, and that girl is getting bodies thrown through her. The crowd physics is something else in this game. It's a short kickoff, so the Irish will have a little bit of room, and this only gets to the 24-yard line. So, like I said, I would assume this is just going to end up being a run for prize, but no, Leonard's going to throw. It is a short little drag. It's only 3 yards, so yeah, it looks like the Irish will take this into the half. I don't know if they'll snap this or not. They will. They'll just see if they can get anything here. Oh, they get a flag, so this will probably just get wiped out. Illegal block on the back. That was close. Block in the back. Bo Collins, the guilty party there. And that's going to end it for the half. So after 2 quarters, Notre Dame 17, Stanford 3. And this is your friendly halftime reminder to get those donations into Extra Life. GameInForAven.org is where you need to go. 100% of your donation will go to the Children's Health Foundation of Oklahoma City. We'll hit up the Pediatric Cancer Research Fund. So please, please, please make that donation and help me change kids' health. And with that said, let's head back into the second half. Look at that. I'm hitting my marks right on. Getting mid-season form here. So, oh no, Stanford kicked it away. One of these days, I'm not going to get mixed up with who gets the ball to start the half. Anyways, Stanford has the ball. Pass coming, and oh, just chucked by Mickens there. Cannot talk. So this is why I can't do stuff late at night anymore on a work night. Handoff, and up the gut goes Stanford all the way to the 35. Stanford trying to get something going. They were only able to get 3 points in the first half. And that run goes absolutely nowhere. And really, that field goal drive was the only sustained drive they had the entire half. Lots of 6 or less and out. Handoff goes over to the right side. Nothing doing there. It's now 3rd and 8 for the Cardinal. Back to pass. Over the middle and dropped. So it'll be 4th and 8. Stanford will have to start the half by punting it away. And Young will again get a few yards here. Actually gets about 10 plus. A nice return once again. So the Irish will start this drive on their own 37. Leonard passes over the middle, hits Evans. He gets a 4-yard gain. 2 tight end formation for the Irish. And we have a flag. Did the defender draw it? Yes, they're going to give it to the Irish there as the defender jumped into the neutral zone. And that is what caused the movement on the line. So now 2nd and 1. This is the same formation. Be a great spot for a shot play. It's a read option, lots of room for Leonard, gets to the 40, across to the 30, hits the Jets. He will go all the way for a Notre Dame touchdown. Everybody, oh yeah, hit it, boy, white boy, go. Riley Leonard pulls it down, great blocking on the outside by the Irish wide receivers. Let's take another look. And let's just go really close so we can't see any of the play at all, so I can't describe a damn thing. Awesome. It's like NBC is actually televising this. I feel right at home, and it sucks. Anyways, Jeter's out to kick the extra point. The kick is up and good, so the Irish are back on top. Well, they extend their lead, rather. Going to say they were back on top by 14, but they're clearly ahead by more than that because math. And again, Irish kick return team does not allow anything past the 20. Oh, thank you for letting me hit the low bar that I'm better than Garrett. I'm glad I could trip over that shit. Oh, just drug down short of the line to gain. A nice 9-yard gain, but paying for it at the end. 2nd and 1 for the Cardinal. Another handoff. They'll have a first down and then some. 42-yard line is where that run goes. And now here's some Stanford football we recognize. Lots of big, beefy boys up front. And it's a jet sweep. Oh, the tackle's broken on the outside. Oh, Morrison comes in and saves it. 2nd and inches. Ball just past the 50. Another big boy formation. Same jet motion, same handoff. It works for a first down, but not nearly as successful as the last time it was run. Are they just going to run the same damn thing again? Nope, this time there's no jet motion. It's play action. And an open receiver downfield. Ball is on the 24-yard line. Now they have 2 running backs in the backfield. And we get a handoff. Kaiser is held. Oh my gosh, that was Bowen, excuse me, that was held. That's the first time I've actually seen an animation like that. He's sitting here flailing his arms in the middle of it. I need to actually pay attention to that a little bit more so I can call the hold before the flag happens. And a handoff up the gut. Pretty successful for 9 yards. 2nd and 11. Last time Stanford was in this position, they had to settle for a field goal. It's thrown towards the end zone and it's picked off. Well, so much for that. No points on the board for Stanford. And remember how I said we are in our own reality, that this is virtual Notre Dame and the Dynasty land's a little bit different? Well, there is a young man that went into the transfer portal that's getting a pick here as Jaden Mickey comes down with that. Took a red shirt, but not in this game. That just makes you miss him, though. Sorry about that. 1st and 10, Love goes into motion, fakes to him, and chucks it somewhat downfield, a little ill-advised because Bo Collins was definitely well covered there. Falls harmlessly incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Irish. Back to passes Leonard. Oh, he's going to chuck this one deep. Has a man, but underthrows him. So 3rd and 10. This would be a very sad 3-and-out off of an interception. Please don't do it. Over the middle and caught. Bo Collins has some room across the 50 to the 40 to the 30. Breaks a tackle at the 20, breaks another tackle, gets inside the 10-yard line. I believe that is, my math is right, an 80-plus yard reception for Bo Collins. Just a simple little route and some piss-poor tackling and angles in the rain. I thought he was going to be able to break that for a touchdown, but the arm tackle slowed him down just enough for an actual tackle to stop him short of the end zone. Riley in the pistol. Hands off to Love. Doesn't really go much of anywhere. A very quiet 77 yards for Love. Too tight formation for the Irish. Love will get the handoff once again. And this time he won't get any yards. Trips over to the far sideline for Riley. He boots out and boots right into his sack, but he he broke the tackle, but could not keep his momentum from carrying him to the ground. Oh, dear. Get that stupid ash tree off my screen. Start a force fire. Yeah, that was just when you do the boot, you gotta stay behind your blockers. Like you cannot just run into the fucking guy like that. Anyways, this 30-plus yard field goal is up and good. Notre Dame still comes out of it with points, but what a shame that Bo Collins and his just gigantic chunk play gets wasted for just 3 points. Hey, points of points. The Irish extend their lead even further. 27-3. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, I remember the score. Look at that. Only 29 seconds left here to go in the third. And once again, the kick return team just, it's that 20-yard line or so. Staying consistent. Well, Stanford's going to need points. They need them in a hurry. They're going to try it on the ground. No gain. Xavier Watts sniffs that out on the left side. Stanford has 2 tight ends and 2 receivers bunched at the line, but they're not going to get the snap off, and we're headed to the fourth quarter where Stanford's going to need themselves a minor miracle to come back. Oh, hey, look, we get top 25 rankings out of nowhere. We got to catch Brian Kelly. Come on. Got to take him down. Got to hop him in the rankings. It's just wrong. Back to pass to Daniels. He's shuffling around. He gets hit as he throws, and that lame duck wobbles out of bounds. 3rd and 10, empty backfield. This pass is picked off by Benjamin Morrison. He's got a little bit of room, and he takes the ball down into the Cardinal 34. Why are you waving bye to your... Why is the interception waving bye to our home crowd? That works better on the road, man. So Notre Dame is looking to keep this one well out of reach as that short pass goes absolutely nowhere. And this formation is where Leonard pulled out that touchdown run. Let's see if it's a read option again. This will be a little counter play, and that just gets stuffed. Love didn't wait for Mitchell Evans to get the block on, and he gets dropped for a loss of 3. There comes a play action. This time, oh, it's a screen. Play action screen to the 30. Reardon almost gets the first down, 3rd and inches, so a nice gain of 12 plus there. And of course, when you need 3rd and inches, you are going to do a play action pass. And too cute by half. And instead, we'll settle for a 41-yard field goal. This will be the 2nd interception wasted. It's good. So the Irish keep putting points on the board. And now it is 30-3. Nothing like seeing replays of a field goal. That just gets your blood pumping right there. Well, there is 8:36 left to go here in the game. Stanford's job getting harder with every possession, and that now it's just ears pinning back, and might see some backups here in a little bit. Daniels takes a snap. He's running out of time, runs out of it. Riley Mills gets his 2nd sack of the game. 2nd and 17 coming up for the Cardinal. And it's just getting to be a mess now. Oh, man, just dominant. That dude was on skates. Absolutely on skates. Great pressure coming from the Irish defensive line. It's their 3rd sack of the game as a unit. And Riley breaks through again, and now Daniels is running for dear fucking life. Slides and takes out Christian Gray. 3rd and 11. Daniels back to pass. Rush not able to get there. The pass is complete. Tackle broken and stepping out of bounds just short of the 50. Get that stupid fucking tree off the screen. Empty set. Irish really haven't bothered blitzing much at all this game. Almost picked off again. That time Clark got in between the quarterback and the pass there. Gosh, I need to go to bed. Oh, lay in the wood. Just a huge hit by Gibbons. 4 receivers on the far sideline. Another empty set. This is going to be a screen. And then, oh, Bowen just mows through his man. 4th and 7. 2 tight ends, 2 wide. Back to pass. And it is incomplete. So the Irish will take over near midfield. And with just over 6 minutes left, we'll try to put some style points on the board. And here comes the diet on the ground as Jeremiah Love gets 6 and has 80 on the day so far. And again, I think, this time I think they're going to blame the offense for this one. I was hoping that Stanford jumped first, but apparently the virtual ACC crew thinks otherwise. And who are we to question an ACC officiating crew? They don't have anything weird going on right now. Another handoff. Barely any gain. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Irish are barely across midfield. And how is that not offside? And a receiver slips. So can't really blame that one on Leonard. So sad punt time. And a nice skied punt, but not angled very well. It will be inside the 20, but could have been a heck of a lot better. 4:49 left here in the game. Daniels throws it over the middle and is swatted down by Gray. 2nd and 10. Again, only a 4-man rush, and it gets home, but the tackle's broken, and now it's just not an escape. The 5th sack of the day, because apparently I can't count. I forgot about another sack somewhere in there. This time, Jack. Oh, that's right. Kaiser. I think it's his 2nd sack of the day. Yes, so I missed the Kaiser sack, and that was not Kaiser. That was definitely not Kaiser. Daniels back to pass, and again, just 4 men rushing. Irish is happy to drop 7 back. And I tell you what, the game gets really easy when that's all you have to do is just send 4 men to wreak havoc in the backfield. And get a little bit of room here for Young. Tries a little spin move, but he gets hit right at the 50. Falls forward to go into Cardinal territory. Hand off to Love, and he doesn't go much of anywhere, but really it doesn't matter. The Irish right now are just trying to wind this sucker down. Surprised that the starters are in still, to be honest. And a handoff, and Love again doesn't get much, but that clock keeps ticking. Now 2:40 left to go here in the game. 3rd and 5, Darian Price checks in. And Leonard will throw to the near sideline, and it's swatted away. So Notre Dame will sad punt once again. And Salerno's punt again is trying to get angled, and well, it's a good thing he was so close to the 20. Otherwise, it definitely wouldn't have gone inside there. That's what she said. Oh, see, crossing route there, and a completed pass for 7 yards. Now we get to the 2-minute warning. Stanford has all their timeouts. I hope they don't use any of them because this game is pretty well out of reach. Now it's just stat padding and wood laying time. Sneed knocks that ball loose. And then we got a blitz this time, and it hits home. Oh, but Jalen Sneed, the blitzer on that play, comes up lame. We'll see if that ends up hurting there, but Howard Cross came in with the 6th sack of the day. The hell formation are the Irish in? I guess that's punt safe. Well, that was weird. Anyways, Irish will have it now. Hopefully no timeouts are used because they should be able to run out the clock on this drive. And Love will, oh, he gets knocked out of bounds. Son of a bitch. 2nd and 4. 1:42 left. Clock stopped because apparently staying in bounds is a little too hard. And hard to go out of bounds when you go up the gut. 3rd and 1, and Stanford's going to sit on their timeouts. Going to be less than a minute left by the time this is snapped. And there's your first down, and that is absolutely the ball game. And Jeremiah Love goes over, has 100 yards on the day, along with a touchdown. He'll get the ball one more time. Gets 8 more, so now he does have over 100 yards. Yep, covered, and that is going to be the game. Irish get a running back over 100 yards in a very dominating effort. And even when you can say it was sloppy at some times, they left a lot of points on the field. When you take somebody out 10 times, that's quite a little victory. So the Legends Trophy stays in South Bend. It's their 24th win in this series. And your player of the game is Riley Leonard, who, quite honestly, that rushing touchdown was pretty badass, and he hit the Jets something fierce. Although, I'll tell you what, when you get somebody over 100 yards, you got to tip your hat to. And Bo Collins, I really wish that had been a touchdown. But your final from South Bend, under a blue-gray sky in the rain, 30-3. And now we will go take a look at what happened with the rest of college football. And we'll also check on the injury to Snead. Injury report. What do we got here? So apparently it wasn't bad. So Snead will be okay. It was just a small little wear and tear injury. Hey, and we got a 4-star. Gil Blade. Cornerback, okay. Beat out Utah and Oregon for his services from Lancaster, California. He wants brand exposure. Okay, well, welcome aboard. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ohio State and their battle against Oregon went to overtime, and they come out with a win. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of college football, week 7, and we'll see what happened here. Let's go ahead. We'll go to the Big Ten, since that had the big matchups in it. Minnesota and UCLA had an ugly game. Ranked Rutgers beats Wisconsin. Penn State in a big ranked matchup stays undefeated. Hands SC their first loss of the season. And let's go to the Big 12 next. Anybody of note here? Not really. Although Colorado loses, what does that make Colorado now? 4-2. Let's go to the ACC. And Clemson just, oh my gosh, they blew Wake Forest out. So they remain undefeated. Cal took out Pitt. 3-3 and 3-3. Eesh. Notre Dame's next opponent is coming off a loss. I actually need to write this down so I can make my next graphic. So they're 5-2 and unranked. All right. Let's roll to the SEC. Red River. Oklahoma takes out Texas and hands them their first loss of the season. They were number 1 in the rankings, and now they drop all the way to 9. Wow. Kentucky takes out Vandy. Missouri. Ooh, geez, Mizzou having a little trouble with UMass. And Ole Miss falls to LSU. Boo. All right, what else do we have in the top 25? Anything else of note? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the top 25 overall. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Notre Dame falls in the rankings after winning. Sure, whatever. I like how LSU propelled themselves to 5-1. Oh, excuse me, to 8, and having the same 5-1 record as Notre Dame. Let's see if we have any discrepancy in the polls, major. So Notre Dame dropped to 12. So NC State, okay, explain this shit to me. NC State was ranked behind Notre Dame, and their win against Syracuse catapulted them 2 spots? I mean, Oklahoma, I get. They beat the number 1 team in the nation. That makes sense. But what the shit? And LSU, I guess because they beat a ranked opponent, they get a little bit of a nod. So your undefeateds left right now. Ohio State now moves to the undisputed number 1. I'm sure the coaches poll has the same. Penn State. So that'll end up changing. They have to face each other. Clemson holding the ACC down. Kansas State representing the Big 12. Alabama, not even an undefeated SEC team, but they're the highest ranked right now. Alabama and LSU and Texas are your highest ranked SEC teams, all with a loss. Let's see what the coaches poll had. What? So LSU and Notre Dame swap spots. Wait, how does this work? Went to 12 and 11. Okay, I don't know why I thought they were 14 for a second. Because I think we're close to getting playoff records too. What do we have for the Heisman Watch? Do we have anything interesting? QB award. Oh, come the fuck on. No. Whatever. All right. That is going to end it for us. Next week, it'll be Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. I want to thank y'all for joining, especially because this was a later stream. So thank you for everybody that hopped on a little bit later than usual. Highly, highly appreciate it, regardless of where you were watching, whether it was Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, or if you were watching the VOD over on YouTube. We'll be back most likely to the normal schedule unless the kids' sports do something weird again. I will keep you up to date. But for now, I plan on seeing y'all next week at 6:30 p.m. once again on Wednesday. That's going to end it for me. Folks, please spread the word. Let people know what we're doing. It's a lot of fun here on Wednesday nights. And, of course, we're doing a lot of good through Extra Life. So tell people about GameInForAven.org. Until next time, y'all, have a good one.